Most people think their problem with productivity is discipline. They believe they need to focus harder, try more apps, or take more notes. But in reality, your notes are not the problem. Your system is. Because most people were never taught how to take notes in a way that actually helps them think. They were taught to record information, not to use it. So they do what feels productive. They write everything down. They highlight entire pages. They fill notebooks with sentences. And in the moment, it feels good. It feels like progress. But then 1 week later, you open your notes again. And suddenly, they look messy. There's no structure, no clear insight, no action steps. Just a wall of information. So you close them and never look back. This is why most notes become useless. Not because you didn't write enough, but because they were never designed to help you think. Here's the truth most people don't realize. The real purpose of notes is not to store information. It's to make future thinking easier. Good notes should help you understand faster, decide faster, act faster. If your notes don't do those 3 things, they failed. So how do you fix this? You don't need a complicated app. You don't need fancy templates. You just need a better system. Here's a simple 3-step method that completely changes how your notes work. Step 1. Capture less, think more. Most people make one big mistake. They try to capture everything. They copy full sentences. They rewrite entire paragraphs. They treat notes like a storage device. But your brain is not a photocopier. It's a thinking tool. So instead of writing everything, start writing less. Focus only on keywords, core ideas, questions, not full sentences, not perfect grammar, just the essence. Because when you write less, something powerful happens. You're forced to process the information. You have to ask yourself, what does this actually mean? And more importantly, why does this matter? That single question changes everything, because it turns passive recording into active thinking. And thinking, not writing, is what creates memory. Step 2. Add structure immediately. Most notes fail because they are chaotic. They're just random ideas stacked on top of each other. There's no clarity, no direction. So when you revisit them, your brain has to work hard just to understand what you wrote. And anything that feels mentally heavy gets ignored. This is why structure is critical. Every single note you take should answer 3 simple questions. What is this about? The main idea. Why is this important? The insight or meaning. What will I do with it? The action. If your note doesn't answer these, it's just information, not knowledge. A powerful habit you can start today. At the bottom of every note, always add 2 things. A 1-sentence summary, 1 clear action step. Just one. Could be something small like, try this method tomorrow. Apply this idea to my project. Research this deeper later. Because action is what transforms information into real progress. Without action, notes become digital clutter. Step 3. Review within 48 hours. This is the step almost everyone skips. And it's the main reason notes die. Because memory decays extremely fast. Within 48 hours, your brain forgets most of what you learned. So if you never revisit your notes, they slowly lose meaning. They become unfamiliar and eventually useless. But here's the good news. You don't need long review sessions. Just 5 to 10 minutes is enough. Within 1 or 2 days after taking notes, reread them quickly. Clean messy parts. Shorten long sentences. Highlight the most important idea. And most importantly, connect them to other things you know. Because connection is what turns information into understanding. This small habit transforms short-term memory into long-term clarity. Without review, even perfect notes will fade. With review, even simple notes become powerful. Remember this. Good notes are not about writing more. They're about thinking better. They are not a storage system. They are a thinking system. When done right, notes should feel like a shortcut for your brain. They should make ideas clearer, decisions easier, and action faster. So the next time you take notes, don't ask, how much should I write? Ask instead, how can this help me think later? Because the best notes don't just record the past. They make your future self smarter.